Alright everybody, I decided to record a lot more today. I hate myself. I think. It looks that way. I found this awesome thing through one of my friends. It's a Pokemon quiz. Basically, you do stuff, as in the Pokemon quiz. You just type names of the Pokemon, and it's wonderful, and it's fantastic. And yesterday I did the special quiz. Today I tested myself on Gen 1. I'm thinking we do something, so let's go with, ooh, whoopsie doodles. There's like a multiplayer mode I didn't see before. The special quiz gives you all legendaries and stuff. Let's just do this. Gen 2. Alright, I don't like the light mode. Much better. I like Dex Order. Okay. So, obviously, we have Totodile. Totodile's not the... Oh! That's what it meant. Okay, I have to name them in Dex order. I'm not doing that. Totodile, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, obviously. Okay, there are your starters. Bayleaf, Meganium. Anyone else excited for Mega Meganium? I am. Cantonian, or Colossian Meganium. That's going to be awesome. Quilava. Typhlosion. Let me think. After Totodile came... Okay, I know for Alligator wasn't what actually came directly after it. It was Croconaw. And then I remember a few guys that made me really angry in my playthroughs. Those guys. Ryados, and Spinarak. I also can't spell. I cannot spell at all, apparently. Let me think, who else was there? Ladybug. This guy was there a lot. Ladian. Let me think. Ladian, Ladybug. All these. There were probably a lot more birds that I just don't remember. Okay, Fanpy. This whole time I thought it was Fanpy. Donphin. Okay, Skarmory. And then we can kind of work at the end and work our way backwards, right? That's how this works. I can do that. Suicune, Raikou, and Tai. Wait. Oh. There was a dragon trio for this game, wasn't there? What was it? It was... I don't remember. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what it is. On the other hand, yeah, Espeon. There was Dunsparce added. This is not looking too hot. Sudowoodo. The babies. Elekid, Magby, Smoochum. Snorlax's baby actually wasn't added until way later, and I remember that there's also should be a couple of babies up here that I don't remember what they are. But there are a few that should be kind of floating around, I think. Was there a stage 3 bird? Oh! Pinecco was one that I really wanted a Pinecco. It was shockingly hard to get one. Heracross. I also love the Heracross. Apom was in this. Also very hard to find. Blissey, also. That one was really hard to find. Like, ridiculously difficult. I remember that. I'm assuming Happiny isn't. Yeah, I thought so. Ooh, was there another bug duo I'm not remembering? It was... Oh, I don't remember. Oh, it wasn't a dragon trio. It was the guys who lived in frickin'... I remember them. They lived in the place at the end, Mount Silver. That's where they lived. Centrit, Furret. Oh, other babies. Cleffa. Perfect. We're looking good. Looking good. What were some new evolutions? Some Pokemon that were really hard to find. Oh! I only found one of those, and I didn't catch it. Because of how painful it was to try and catch it. It just freaking caused... I cannot believe how insane it was to try and catch that Misdreavus. Like, it blew my mind. Another baby. Hitmontop also was introduced in this generation, I think. Another baby. Although a lot of people think, including me, I feel like that shouldn't be a baby. Quagsire. Oh, Quillfish. I love Quillfish. Hisuian Quillfish is one of my favorites. I did play through Crystal, and a lot of Pokemon were not available in Crystal. There was a guy who had a Girafarig, and he was so jealous because you can't actually get a Girafarig in this game. It was ridiculous. That made me really frustrated. Oh my gosh. King's Rock! Bellossom was technically the Sunstone, which also evolved them. The King's Rock, because this was held items, the King's Rock did Politoed, and also the Sunstone did the... Oh, Metal Coat! Right, Steelix and Skyzor evolved because of the Metal Coat. And you also had Mareep, Flaffy, and Ampharos. The Steel types were introduced in this generation. I forgot about that. Oh boy. Could Togepi evolve in this one? Worth a shot. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Dark types were introduced, so Houndour. Am I spelling Houndour wrong? Houndour. Yeah, okay. This also included Murkrow. It changed a little bit of typing from some of the other ones, I think. Delibird actually held my Flash HM for a shockingly large amount of time. I'm kind of surprised how long it lasted. Sneasel. Oh, boy, that is getting nice and full. I like the way it's starting to look. Okay, the Ice Cave was so hard because all that I remember is a bunch of Golbats. There were Golbats and there were... Oh! Swinubs and Piloswines were literally everywhere. Post-game, had a lot of Poliwhirls and Poliwraths, Gravelers and stuff. Ursarings and Teddiursas were quite prolific. Oh, I really wanted a Mantine. I remember trying so hard to get a Mantine and just not ever being able to find one. It was ridiculous. Shuckles lived on the island where the fighting type gym leader made his house. Miltanks were in the place with the Moo Milks. Oh hey, that filled in a nice gap. That looks nice and happy. Wow, I can't believe how close we already are. And it only took me 10 minutes? Holy moly, to get to this level? Wow. Jump Pluff. Ah, there's an S at the beginning. Skiploom, Hoppip. I think... Were there... Natu and Ixatu. It took me so long to train him to the point that he could learn Fly. I feel like it was a little unfair. Why did I almost type Weird Ear? Because I love Stantler so much. Porygon got an upgrade. Version exclusives. There was Remoraid and Octillery. There was also... Oh my gosh! Togepi does evolve. I knew that. Why did it take me so long to remember? Any extra evolutions? Yes, the friendship was added. Oh. And Chinchou. Yes, that was kind of an unfair typing. Electric Water was like actually way more overpowered than you would expect. Who's that between Dunsparce and Steelix? Who is it? It's... I don't remember. Are there any more water types I'm missing? Oh, the glitch water type. Yeah. Hold on. I did this earlier in... It worked. I didn't know if it would work. It glitches out one of your Pokemon like that. See this guy right here? The little missing no? Look how big he is. Anyway. Kingdra had a weird glitch. He was supposed to evolve when you held the Dragon Claw or the Dragon Scale and traded, but for some weird reason, it didn't do that. It only did it when you held the Dragon Claw instead of the Scale. I don't know what that was, but it just did that for some reason. Gligar, no. Yes, I wanted to say Gliscor for a minute. Were there any more bugs that lived... Oh, Yanma! Yanma. Yeah, I loved Yanma. I could never find one, though. That was a really big sad for me. Slugma and Magcargo, also I could never find. Okay, we're missing 5 Pokemon in total. It is... Oh, gosh. It is... Fairy types weren't introduced until later, but it did reduce these. Azumarill, Granbull, and Snubbull. Okay. Snubbull. Who am I missing? I'm missing only one Pokemon. I feel like he's in the ice cave because... Oh, she's glitching out. Oh! Yeah! Here's Corsola. Alright, look at that. 11 minutes. How cool. Thank you guys for making... Don't forget Zangoose. Why is it... Can I type in Zangoose? Well, that was the Poké Quiz. We'll see how many videos I can get uploaded today. I'm bored as freak right now, guys. Catch you on the flip side.